Okay, we are now going to do just a standard field check on the Tri-CCD system, the module, just to see if it's switching. We're going to go ahead and connect to Automotion Emulator. Also, we have S-MANVAC disabled with a jumper on the SBC, and I'll go ahead and show you that in a moment. But as of right now, you can see that the SBC is showing that MANVAC is positive, and that's just because I want to be able to talk at the same time, and with the vacuum pump on, it gets pretty loud. So as of right now, we're just going to go follow the steps in Automotion Robotics CCD PDF section 311, which states you want to put the robot down on the brushes, bring it up a little bit, turn on the laser, and of course when you turn on the laser, the default pops on. Now we're going to go ahead and try switching these lasers around. We're going to go to the 6-inch, and it looks like it indeed switched. We're going to go back to the 8-inch just to make sure that it is switching correctly. We'll also query the SCSR. Right now it's showing a full pixel count. We could query SCSR. A dynamic pixel count just by sliding a wafer in there, sliding it in covered, out uncovered, in covered, out uncovered. But we'll get a better look at it with the oscope. Okay, let's go ahead and try to get the 5-inch to come on, and I don't see it. It looks like the 6-inch is still illuminated. So that does show that this robot, I'm going to turn the lasers off, is having some sort of a switching issue. Okay, hopefully you could see that the 8-inch, I've had to prop it up a little bit, but the 8-inch laser is illuminated. In the background there, I've also got the oscope looking at the 8-inch signal. We can kind of play with that a little bit, but we're going to go into that a little bit more later. This is what we use to go ahead and set and replace the array board and align the array board with the lasers. But right now what I'm going to do is just go through to see whether or not we have switching when we come straight off of the array board or the receiver. I'm going to switch to 1. Command 1 is the 6-inch, and the 6-inch should be on. I could go ahead and also just check the SCSR, and it is as it should be. We'll go ahead and look at the 6-inch or the 5-inch, and it does indeed switch. And it also has an SCSR of 1000. If you would, take a look at the signal here coming off of the array board, and it coincides also with the laser itself. As we are, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it. As we are covering the laser, the pixel count should be changing, and what we're looking for is a smooth transition from when it is when you have the complete signal to as the wafer is covering. We're looking for dropouts. We're looking for what we call ghost images, and this one is fine. It also has an even peak up at the top, meaning we don't have that situation where I spoke about, where this would be similar to if you had a scratch on the lens right about there. That's normally where it comes. This is what the signal would look like, and you could see that the pixel count is still 1000, and right there you can see it's dropping out because it's the last register that I am hitting. However, if that scratch is in the middle, it won't count it, and it'll count 1000. You won't see it on the SESR count. You have to read it at the array board. So that right there is showing that the system is switching, and we have to go a little deeper.